Hey, yeah, getting started right up with something on top of my face. Hey, everybody. Hey, welcome, welcome. This is my first, let me turn this reverb off. This is my first live stream out here in Thailand. I'm going to turn on my sound for 1 second because I want to see what it sounds like coming out. Okay. It's not a, let me see. Wait a second. Check a check, check, check. Oh, it's okay. It's like loud enough. It could be louder, right? What's up, everybody? So I'm getting set up here with my live. Let me do this output a little higher. I'm going to be blasting my eardrums out, but that's okay. All right, what's up? This is a live lesson for the kink song Lola. La 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 Lola. If you're interested in getting this full PDF arrangement, it is on Coffee. Oh, I have a little coffee thing on. Ta-da! It's on. It's for members on Coffee. There's also an item now in the shop there that is purchase like any song from the library. So you can check that out too if you only want this arrangement. But if you join as a member, then you get the whole shebang, the whole library all together. Yeah, so I'm on the road right now for about 6 weeks. I'm in Thailand in the north and playing a lot of music around here, especially with my new loop station, which is acting as my mixer while I'm on the road. So yeah, you might have seen me on a live stream yesterday testing out the sound. It basically functions as a mixer, which is awesome. But I'm not sure about the sound. So if something sounds weird, let me know. Okay, so we're going to get to it. Let me put the chords up right over my face. And these chords, I popped it down a whole step. So the original is an E, and we would have been living in E. We don't want to live in E on a ukulele. If you want an extra challenge, you live in E. So we're going to be in the key of D. If you want to play in the original key, you can use capo 2. Yeah, you can use capo 2. Otherwise, we're playing in D today. So we've got B flat, C, D, G. For this G suspended 4, you can just hold the G shape. Let me move these up so you can see my hand. You can hold the G shape and just put your pinky on the bottom string here of the 3rd fret. G, G suspended 4. A. We do have one E, okay? It only comes like 2 times really quickly. E, probably do with my thumb. It comes in one of the bridges. G7, B minor, and F sharp minor. Okay. There's definitely something, this is really strange to me because when I was live streaming with this stuff yesterday, it was fine. And now I feel like something about the sound is like deteriorating, but we'll see. Maybe it's just in my headphones. I don't know. I'm going to listen to this again real quick. Have a look at the chords for a second. I think it's just me. Okay. We trying. Who knows? Sound stuff is really weird. When you get digital, it's really weird. Okay. So here's the thing about this song. We want it to be fairly straightforward. It's not so much. There's 5 verses in this song, and they're done like 3 different ways. So verse 1 and 2 are the same. Verse 3 and 5 are about the same, and verse 4 is a little bit different than all of them. So it's kind of like it's built on the same foundation that we learn in verse 1 and 2, but they kind of switch things around a little bit in verses 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to show you how to play all of them, and give you like a lyric example. So we've got those 5 verses, and then we've got 2 other parts. I'm calling bridges because there's not really a chorus in this song. We could say the chorus is the hook, la 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 la, but it comes at the end of a verse. So it's not really a chorus because it's always right at the end of a verse. So there's 2 bridges. There's a bridge A and a bridge B. The verses are, of course, the beginning of the song. I'm trying to find my little draft for it. Here it is. Better in a club down in Old Soho. All the storytelling stuff. Well, not all of it. Bridge A comes twice. And that is, the first one is, well, we drank champagne and we dance all night under electric candlelight. Those parts. And then bridge B is, I pushed her away, walked to the door. That little tiny section. So we've got, so to summarize the summarization, 5 verses, a bridge A that happens twice, and a bridge B that happens once. So let's look at the intro and verse 1 on top of my face. Because this intro thing, little riff, happens throughout, and you can play it a certain way to make it sound like the original rendition. The original rendition. Hi, Tiffany. Hi, Tracy. T names representing up in the chat. Hey, hey. And I also want to put part of this little strum thing up because it's part of our intro here. So this little, oh, wait, I'm giving y'all the wrong thing. I don't want to give you the lyrics yet. Wait, that one. Not that one. We want the one without, we want just the chords. Okay. So this intro thing, B flat, C, D, this little riff is kind of coming, as you can see down here at the end of verse 1 and 2, it says like intro. So this little thing is coming fairly often, and there's a little strum pattern we can use for it. So we have B flat. We have B flat for about 3 beats, and then we have C for like less than a beat, and then we have D. So we're counting in this song 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 E and a Lola. Da 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 Lola. For this B flat that comes in the intro and comes sometimes at the end of the verse, we're going to strum down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up. 1, 2, 3 E and a. 1, 2, 3 E and a. And then the C is slipping in there right after that down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up thing with the B flat. We've got an up, down, D. If I put it all together, let me put it all together for you. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 E and a B flat. Down, up, down, D. Right now, when I hit that D, I'm just going to strum down. So we can kind of get this thing in the groove. I'll play it several times through so you can kind of get an idea. And this is the intro of the song, and it comes at the end of verses. 1, 2, 3, 4. B flat, down, up, down, D. 2, 3, B flat, down, up, down, D. So there's a little pause between the B flat and the C. B flat, down, up, down. Ooh, I missed it. If I start saying it, I miss it. B flat, down, up, down, D. B flat, down, up, down. B flat, down, up, C, D. I'll do it 2 more times. B flat, down, up, down, D. Last time. Down, up, down, D. I want to do it one more time. When I get in the groove, I really like it. When I get in that little groove, I quite like it a lot. Okay, so at the end here, I have fingerpick or strum. So on the song sheet, I didn't put it here on the lesson because it's easy to explain. Check. I'm trying to get, okay. I'm trying to get this to be a little louder on YouTube. Because I think it's actually not that loud. Okay. So for fingerpick, wait, Tiffany said kind of reminds me of Stairway to Heaven. It's probably the same like kind of progression because this is used in rock. It's used in rock and roll a lot, this kind of chord progression. I was saying, the fingerpick thing. Okay, so in the original, they have this little fingerpicky kind of thing that comes in right at the beginning of the song. And I'm giving you something to like kind of mimic that. That's not super exactly what it is, but it will give you the same kind of feeling. So you can pluck 3, 2, 4, 1, holding the chord. So what chord is that? D? 3, 2, 4, 1. So you're plucking top to bottom, into out. The middle strings, top to bottom. The outer strings, top to bottom. This is like the finger picking thing that I use all the time. Well, whenever I use a finger picking thing, this is my go-to one. So you can use that if you want when you hit that D chord on the intro and going into verse 1. So for verse 1 and 2, we've got D for 4, G for 2, C for 2, and back to D for 4. We're kind of doing that same thing a few times with some variations. Then we have G for 2 and G suspended 4 for 2. And if you look at the G suspended 4 shape, it's actually like a combination of a C chord and a G chord. So it's pretty much like we're doing D, G, C, D, G, C with just some little variation. G, G suspended 4. It's pretty much like you're putting a C chord attached to a G chord to make a G suspended 4. And then kind of the same thing again. D for 4, G for 2, C for 2, D for 4, G for 2, C for 2. And then we got that little intro thing. So this C, when this C comes in, it actually comes on the E of 4 yanda. It comes on the E, but it's like so many little tiny itty bitty notations. So I like simplified the notation and put it on 4. B flat for 3 and C for 1 here on the 4. But it's just like that intro thing. So if we just strum down, I'm going to just strum down these verse chords, but when I get to the B flat, I'm going to do the thing. I'm going to do the intro thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. D, G, C, D, G, suspended 4, D, G, C, D, G, C, B flat. The chord that comes after the end of the verse is just the beginning of the verse. It's D. Pretty much in this song, whenever you're not singing anything, whenever there's like an interlude of any sort, it's the D chord. So them's verse 1 and verse 2. Those are the chords for them. Let me show you a little bit of this with like some lyrics. Truly, I tell you how weird the sound is to me right now, but it's just my headphones, I think. I got to do a little more research about using this with a computer. This loop station. Okay. Which way do I move that way? Okay. So we only play this B flat CD thing one time when we go right into the verse. 1, 2, 3, 4. B flat. D. I met her in a club down in Old Soho where you drink champagne and it tastes just like Coca-Cola. C-O-L-A Cola. She walked up to me and she asked me to dance, and I asked her name, and in a dark brown voice she said Lola. Hello, L-A Lola. Lola. See, I put the D there for you, the interlude on the lyric part. So right now I'm just strumming down, but there's a couple other things you can do. I put some suggested strums on the song sheet, but you can also take that 16 strum patterns thing. I think the lesson is linked in the caption. If it's not right now during the live stream, I'll put it later. You can take any of the subdivided beat strums from that index and use them. I just popped in the one that I probably use the most, basic strum 2, the top one. Down, chunk, up, down, chunk, up. And I've been using this middle one a lot to practice this one. This is pretty simple. You can leave out the F, the flick, and make it even more simple. So this is down, up, chunk, down, up, chunk, down, up, chunk, down, up, chunk, down, up, chunk. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, chunk, down, up, chunk. If you put in the flick, it'll sound like this. Down, up, chunk, flick, flick, down, up, chunk, flick, flick, down, up, chunk, flick, flick, down, up, chunk, flick, flick. So those little flicks are just barely touching some strings. I even did it more there than I normally would. It's more like to keep the rhythm. Down, up, chunk, flick, flick, down, up, chunk, flick, flick, down, up, chunk, flick, flick, down, up, chunk, flick, flick. And the last one here is good for, I put bridges. Bridge A, really. Bridge B is doing its whole own thing. We'll get to it in a minute. So this is just down, up, chunk up, down, up, down, up, down, up, chunk up, down, up, down, up, down, up, chunk up, down, up, down, up, down, up, chunk up, down, up. It's kind of hard to sustain, but it creates like a feeling of suspense, sort of, and it's good for that bridge A. Let's see. So we did verse 1 and 2 pretty much. Let's look at the chords for verse 3. Is that the lyrics? That's the lyrics. Here they are. Actually, I want to put verse 1 back up so you can kind of see how they compare. Not you. This one. Because we're just taking like what we've learned in verse 1 and 2. We're shuffling around a little bit. So verse 3. Verse 3, look at this first line. This first line of verse 3 is just like the last line of verse 1 and 2. So we're just repeating that line. The last line of verse 1 and 2, we're repeating it for verses 3 and 5. So we have D for 4, G for 2, C for 2. We do that again, D for 4, G for 2, C for 2. And then we have the like riff hook thing with the B flat. And then when you get to this D, you're repeating that line, that same line. D for 4, G for 2, C for 2. But then we go right to the B flat thing. So you can see they're just taking little pieces of stuff and mixing, swapping them around to go with whatever lyrics that they wanted to do, right? So if we play this one, this is for verse 3 and 5, which I think is, well, I'm not the world's most masculine man, or something like that. If we play just the strum down, 1, 2, 3, 4, D, G, C, D, G, C, B flat, D, G, with a little bit of lyrics, and then we'll talk about verse 4.
I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this over here.
I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. Boing. Okay. Oh, 1, 2. Oh, maybe I'll use that. I'll use the down up chunk. Down up chunk. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I'm not the world's most passionate guy, but when I looked in her eyes, well, I almost fell for my Lola. La 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 Lola. See? La la Lola. Lola. La 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 Lola. La 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 Lola. Hey, some of that surprised me a little bit. Okay. What surprised me? I know. This C on the third line. The place where they made the verse suddenly different than the other two verses we've looked at. That's where it got me. Yeah. So I've tried to notate on these lyrics the end of line 2 here with the G that it's 2 beats. When you get down here, it's 2. And that's notated in this part. So you just have to kind of get used to like the way, the structure. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Let me see. Verse 3, verse 5. Okay. I'm going to turn this one off and I'm going to turn this one off. So verse 4. How does verse 4 look different? Verse 4, the first line is the same as verse 1 and 2 first line. D for 4, G for 2, C for 2, D for 4, G for 2, G suspended, 4 for 2. But when we get to the end of it, because what comes after that? I think one of the bridges comes after it. So they do the ending of this verse a little bit different because they're setting up to go into that bridge. Where is it? Yeah, bridge A comes after verse 4. So we've got D for 4, and it's like simplified basically. G for 2, C for 2, D for 4, and G for 4. And with the lyrics, it looked like this. Yep. I didn't mean to move me. I meant to move the thing. This thing. Okay. So they basically just made like a simplified version because they're about to go to the bridge. Let me turn off this one. Okay. With the lyrics. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the way that I wanted to stay, and I always wanted to be that way for my Lola. La 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 Lola. Girls will be boys and boys will be girls. It's a mixed up, muddled up, shook up world except for Lola. La 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 Lola. And that's a nice little segue. That's a nice little segue to Bridge A. Yeah, I either need. Tiffany says I need a bigger screen. I need to move back, but I can't move back because I have to control all this stuff on my laptop. If I had a big giant setup with a bigger like a desktop computer, I could move back further, but that's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Okay, so here's Bridge A. Fortunately, Bridge A is pretty simple. Oh, and Bridge B. Okay, they both come to the party. So for Bridge A, we have A for 4, E for 4, G for 4, and G7 for 4. And the first time this comes in, it's, well, we drank champagne and we danced all night. And then the second time it comes in is, well, I left home just a week before and I never kissed a woman before. Okay. Question for the audience. Do you think this was not a woman? Okay? Because I'm getting, look at these lyrics. I'm not dumb, but I can't understand why she walked like a woman and talk like a man. Because she's a man, right? But then he's like, basically, this story is about losing his virginity. So, what actually, who is Lola? Who actually is Lola? I'm like, is this a man? Is Lola a man? Girls will be boys and boys will be girls. What's happening? As I was visiting this song yesterday, making the arrangement, I'm like, wait a minute. Is Lola actually a man? Maybe. Okay. So this is the one I said you can do the down, up, chunk up, down, up, chunk up, down, up if you want to. I'm going to put some lyrics up. We're going to do it. Didn't I do? Wait. Uh-oh. Maybe I didn't do the lyric thing. There were so many moving parts to this. I might have forgot it. Oh, bridge B. Oh, it's here. It's here. Yay. It's just, I tell you what, it's been nonstop since I got here. Just flipping nonstop. So I'm really glad to be doing lives again, but I'm like, this was, yeah, a little bit too crazy. I've never heard the parody to Lola. Tiffany says, I've only heard the parody. I've never heard it. Let me put this here. Okay. So this is actually the second bridge A. I don't know why I picked that one. I just did. 1, 2, 3, 4. I left her home just a week before, and I never kissed a woman before, but Lola smiled and took me by the hand and said, little boy, gonna make you a man. I may not be singing that right because some of this is fairly new to me. The whole thing is fairly new to me. Yes. So tis bridge A. If you do that, I was just doing the down up chunk. If you do the down up chunk, down up, like the continuous down up strum, it'll sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, see? Oh, see, Carmela said I always thought Lola to be a dude. It just seems like the final verses, like it's almost like this guy is saying, so it turns out I'm gay. Like that's what I get from this song. It's really the way they wrap it up, but then is a little bit confusing. I know what I am, and I'm glad I'm a man, and so is Lola, because y'all are both gay men. One's dressed as a woman. I'm confused. I gotta read the backstory for this song. Maybe they didn't mean it to be that deep. 1, 2. This is down up. I left home just a week before, and I never ever kissed a woman before, but Lola smiled and took me by the hand. They said, little boy, gonna make you a man. I've never ever kissed a woman before, and apparently you still haven't. You still have not kissed a woman. Just someone who may identify as a woman. Yoda by Weird Al. Okay, now I have to go listen to Yoda. Yeah, Yoda. And let's look at Bridge B. So this one's kind of fun. Bridge B. I did not try to notate the like very complicated rhythm that it is because it's easier to just follow the lyrics for the rhythm and strum down. So we're going to hit G, B minor, A. The first 2 chords in all of these bars, G, B minor, and down here, D, F sharp minor, we're just going to strum down once. And then the A, you can strum down once or you can strum down twice if you want to like keep the rhythm a little more. So this sounds like this. We've got, wait, let me go through real quick. We've got G, B minor, A for 3 bars. We do that 3 times. Then we've got D, F sharp minor, B minor. And then we've got a bar of just A. So A for 4. And this is I pushed her away. So we're following those lyrics. Without the lyrics, it'll sound like this. Do, 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 do. G, B minor, A. G, B minor, A. Do it again. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. A. With a lyric. With a lyric. Here it is. Da-ba-dee-doo. It's just moving Windows music. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I pushed her away. I walked to the door. I fell to the floor. Got down on my knees. Well, I looked at her and she had me, and I whatever verse comes after that. Oh, thank you, Priyanka. Thank you for the little, what are they called? Super stickers. Thanks for the tip. Let's see. So, I think that's all of the parts. The only other thing to mention is the outro. Did I not do a thing for this one? Wait a minute. Shoot. Oh, I wanted to do it. Let me do it real quick. Only take me a second. I wanted to show you verse 5 with the outro. Only take a second just to make a little screenshot and pop it onto the screen here. And they're nearly done. Live television, folks. Live television. I'm just going to pop it on this thing. Is this the one I just did? Let's see. Ta-da! Yep. So when we get to the end and we get the long, long outro, it's the KINKS version of Hey Jude, but instead of na 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 for like 10 minutes, we're gonna do Lola la 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 Lola for like 10 minutes. So we got the verse 5. When you get to, we do the end of verse 5, just like other verses. Wait, what was different about it? I thought that one was. I'm getting confused about which verses do what. Is that the same as 3? Yeah, it's the same as 3. Okay. We got the hook, and we're going to repeat the hook as the outro as many times as you want, and then end on D. So verse 5 with the lyrics, I'll just play it so you get an idea. 1, 2, and then we'll do the whole thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not the world's most masculine man, but I know what I am, and I'm glad I'm a man, and so is Lola. La 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 Lola. La 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 Lola. Lola. La 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 Lola. La 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 Lola. Lola. So now we're on the outro. La 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 Lola. La 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 Lola. And you just keep repeating that however many times you want. And on D. Ta-da! Mid thought. I had a thought mid strum. That strum pattern, the down up chunk, down up chunk, down up chunk. That little bitty pattern comes 2 times in a bar. So if you have a chord like the G and the C that are 2 beats, it's just one of those down up chunks. If you have a chord like the D here, that's 4 beats, you're doing it 2 times. So it's like a little mini pattern. So for the D, we've got down, up, chunk, down, up, chunk. The G would have down, up, chunk, and the C would have down, up, chunk. It's like a half pattern. None of this make any sense. If this makes any sense to you, please click like. Yeah. That's all. Thank you for being here. We're going to play the whole thing. the whole thing. And I'm seeing if there's any other like notes on here. No. Okay. I think we can do this. It's a lot. Thanks, Tracy. It's a lot. A lot of stuff. Okay. Yeah. So what I'm gonna put up, I don't even know if I'm gonna put up chords because it's so many. So many chords. I mean, it's so many different parts. But I guess I will do it. For you, if you're following along without the arrangement. And if you join, it's kind of late to say this. If you join during the live stream, you can tell me in the chat and I'll just pop you right in the library right away. Bum, ba, bum, bum. Yeah. Nope, can't find it. Where is it? I've got intro 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 verses. I keep pulling up the bridge of lyrics. That's not the right one. This one. Nope. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Why? Oh, it's not. Wait a minute. Everyone have a sip of water while I try to figure out what the hell I'm doing. Oh, I know why. Because I changed it out. Okay. I changed it out for verse 5 in the outro. My bad. Yes, please. Thank you. And what did I do with it? Ooh. There it is. I found it. Okay, I found it. So I'll try to tell you what's going on as I play it. But I think it's just easier if you join and get the arrangement for this one. That's what I was thinking to make it. I'm like, this is impossible to follow. But we're gonna try. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 on the B flat. Verse 1. Better run a club down in Old Soho where you drink champagne and it tastes just like Coca-Cola. C-O-L-A Cola. She walked up to me and she asked me to dance and I asked her name and in a dark brown voice she said Lola. Hello, Lola. La 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 Lola. D, just on the D. And then we're going to verse 2. Verse 2. Well, I'm not the world's most physical guy, but when she squeezed me tight, she nearly broke my spine. Oh, my Lola. La 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 Lola. Well, I'm not dumb, but I can't understand why she walk like a woman and talk like a man. Oh, my Lola. La 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 Lola. La 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 Lola. Hang on the D for a second, then we're going down here to bridge A. 1, 2, 3, here we go. We drank champagne and we danced all night under electric candlelight. Picked me up and placed me on her knee and said, dear boy, won't you come on with me? Verse 3 down here. Well, I'm not the world's most passionate guy, but when I looked in her eyes and I almost fell for my Lola. La 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 Lola. La 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 Lola. Lola. La 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 Lola. La 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 Lola. D. So we're going to bridge B. Going to bridge B right about now. G. I pushed her away. I walked to the door. I fell to the floor. Got down on my knees. Well, I looked at her and she at me. And we're to verse 4. That's the way that I wanted to me by the hand. He said, little boy, gonna make you a man. Verse 5 is right there. Well, I'm not the world's most masculine man, but I know what I am, and I'm glad I'm a man, and so is Lola. La 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 Lola. La 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 Lola. Lola. La 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 Lola. La 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 Lola. Lola. La 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 Lola. La 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 Lola. Oh, wait a second. Oh, that's weird.
Ay, ay, ay.
Is it going? I can't tell. It disconnected. Okay. Oh, it's back. Okay. It disconnected. I don't know what happened. Let me see. I'm gonna wait just a second. I don't know where it disconnected, so I'm gonna do verse 5 to the end. 1, a 2, a 3, a yeah. I might wait just a second and watch the birdies. Watch the birdies, the butterflies fly by. Yeah, I'm not sure where it. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's back. I'm watching myself in the playback get confused. And yeah, something disconnected. Hey, welcome back. I think I was like in the middle of verse 5 when it disconnected. So I'm going to play verse 5 in the outro. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. I'm not the world's most masculine man, but I know what I am, and I'm glad I'm a man. So is Lola. La 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 Lola. La 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 Lola. Lola. La 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 Lola. La 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 Lola. Cola. Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. How about Yoda? Yoda. Yeah, 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 Yoda. Yeah, 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 Yoda. Yay. I think it's back. Okay, that's it. That is Lola from the Kinks. Coming at you, disconnecting and coming back at you. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Tiffany's going to stick with Yoda. What's another one? That's Ola? I feel like there's some sort of Italian food that ends in Ola. Well, no, I'm thinking of cannoli, but that would be canolo. Can we say canola? Canola. I like to eat canola. Canola. Oh, that's the oil. Canola oil. Not as sexy and interesting as a cannoli. Yeah, that's it, y'all. I'm really interested to see what this sounds like in playback. Maybe my headphones here are busted. So very exciting tech and production. I try to say very exciting production news. This thing is my new best friend. I love this. I always have trouble, like, when I'm at home using the mic stand during the live stream. It's always just in my way. So now that I'm in Thailand for a few weeks, a month and a half or so here. I'm getting some things that I can't really might be able to get in Cambodia, but I haven't tried to look. And this is so cool. The only thing is it's meant for like you can put your phone on it. It has a mount for the phone, but it doesn't have a mount for a microphone, even though I think it was advertised that way. So I've just rigged it up with a scrunchie and some tape. But this is I love this. I love it. And I got 2 of them, so I'm going to have 2 cameras going on eventually. Yeah, that's it, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for jamming and whatnot. And I will see you in a few days with another live lesson. Peace out. Bye. Find the bye screen. Bye.